We use these to talk to spirits.
But do they actually work, or are we just fooling ourselves?
Oh, well done.
Both exactly at the same time, yeah.
Anybody that wants to speak to us, hello?
Voices lost and hearts once known, you are not forever gone.
Hi, BebsAfterlife.
Hi everyone! So tonight we're actually going to be talking about the paranormal equipment that we use when we do ghost hunting.
Yeah, so we use K2 meters, we use music boxes, and we use REM pods. And these are there to detect paranormal activity.
But question, how reliable are they?
Because if these can pick up things at home, what are we picking up in haunted locations?
So, EMF meters, such as K2 meters, are supposed to detect electromagnetic fields that some people say spirits can manipulate. So, right now, nothing. So I've got my K2 meter and I'm going to test it around everyday household objects such as a plug socket. So, if I put this here, you can see that this has actually got a high EMF. It's gone straight up there to red.
And as you bring it away, it returns to normal.
And also, interestingly, mobile phones can trigger it too. Look at that. So if this goes off in a haunted location, how do we know that it's not just plugs or phones or something else? So well. Are you a child? Look at that.
Was that a yes?
Who wants to get your story?
The K2's flickering.
K2.
Yeah, look. And that's not the phone because it's over here, the K2's flickering. It was flickering to green light.
Is that you who's doing this? Are you with us right now?
To your right.
And it's just lit up to my right. Are you there? Wow, look at that.
Wow, hello.
So these are motion sensors, and these are meant to detect any movement near them or any energy near them. So when something goes near this is the kind of thing that happens. And they are quite sensitive.
Very sensitive.
So here's an environmental test to show you these going off. So if one of these go off during a paranormal investigation, does that mean it's paranormal?
Whoa, so this is our music box. So this works motion sensor basically. So that's the motion sensor right there. So when anything breaks that, so when you walk past it, it will set it off, and it also plays a creepy tune. Watch this. Okay, so environmental test. As you see, the cat has run past the sensor and it set it off. So if this goes off in a paranormal investigation, it means that something has set it off and broken that beam.
Oh. It's intriguing, but it goes through you.
That's strange. We're not near a sensor at all, are we?
The sensor's pointing.
It's going down
It's
the
not
corridor.
and it can't be set off by.
No.
Anything else? We did that before.
Yeah.
So the sensor's facing the other way, not in here.
No, it's facing down the corridor.
So it's got to be
Something's at the top
down
of the
the
stairs.
corridor.
Sorry guys, I'm blinded.
So a new piece of equipment that we've just got is the Deadbell. Now this one works off a PIR just there. So again, it's a kind of like a motion sensor. Oh my god. Oh. I did set that off by myself, so I can do that. It's got a physical bell, which is quite useful. And if you turn it on, just under the lid, it lights up red when something breaks that beam. So, environmental test. It's gone off.
It worked!
So if this goes off on an investigation, it means something's broken or been seen in that PIR. So that could be interesting. Or, if it goes off like this, it means something's pressed it.
Oh, well done.
Both exactly at the same time, yeah. Okay, now this one, something so simple, is a cat ball. So these are actually touch activated. So you ask the spirit to touch the cat ball or move it, and it goes off just like this.
Which is really good in a dark room.
Oh yeah. Environmental test. So if this goes off, what exactly is moving it? Oh, we haven't put no cat balls down, have we?
No. Should we put some in the condemned man's room?
Yeah.
Are you in the condemned room? Or condemned man's room?
I can hear moving around in the condemned man's room.
Do you want me to sit in the condemned man's room?
Lights just gone off, the ball's just gone off.
Has it? Are you in the condemned man's room? Thank you for letting us know.
Oh, we're getting some stuff now. Sin.
Sin, yes, what you did was a sin.
It was a sin, yes.
And that's why you're in there.
But thank you for lighting up the ball and talking to us. We do appreciate that. Isn't it again?
Yeah. Oh my god. IR cameras. So, this is camera reception. We're seeing one camera in another. IR stands for infrared. So that means we can see in the dark. Not us, the camera. For an environmental test, we'll show you what we mean. So this is ideal for when you're sat in a dark room, no lights, and something moves, but we can't see it. So on the clips we've just showed you, there's some doors opening and some other things flashing and going off, but this camera misses nothing.
So this here is the standard maglite torch, which has not been messed around with. However, you can turn it on by twisting the head like that. So spirits have been said to be able to manipulate this, so yes and no questions mostly, but you do have to set maglite to a certain, like halfway between on and off if you like, and then they can use it as like a touch. Now we have to set it quite sensitively. Then you can use because it's not happening now. But yeah, you get the gist. But you have to set it so it's halfway between on and off, and then the spirits can actually manipulate it and use it as a touch light. Environmental test. We've got it here. We're going to ask some questions and see if it lights up. So if there's any spirit here, could you please walk over to this torch and just touch it? Just so we know that you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Huh, okay.
So we didn't expect that to work on demand on camera, by the way.
Can you turn that off, please? Just step away from it.
It's a giant torch.
Yeah.
Just step away from the torch, please, Spirit. Thank you.
Okay.
Interesting. Are you a female, Spirit? Just light that torch. I'll go back to it if you're a female. Okay.
Are you a male, Spirit? If you are male, could you please light up this torch?
Interesting.
Hmm.
If you're still here and you don't want to answer those questions, just light that torch up for us.
Obviously
Thank
doesn't
you.
want to answer our questions.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Well, thank you.
So if you could just step away from the torch a minute, Spirit. Anytime. Thank you.
Seems to listen to you.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Mm.
So do you live in this house, Spirit? Just light that torch up if you live here. Or if you lived here once. Or nearby. Interesting. It doesn't go off for every question.
No, it doesn't.
It's not going off in a rhythm either. Do you know somebody in this house, Spirit? Just light the torch up if you know one of us. Huh, interesting.
Okay. We wasn't expecting this to work as well as it has done, if we're completely honest. Because we're just in our house and we don't think this house is haunted, or we don't believe so, do we?
Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you. Do you know, are you a relative of ours?
You just light it up again if you're a relative. Okay. So you know us, but you're not a relative. Is that right, Spirit? Just light up the torch again if that's correct. Oh, it went off very quickly. Thank you. That was so quick.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know us, but you're not a relative. Does that mean you're a friend?
Oh,
Went off quickly then, didn't it?
yeah, because I wonder if it answered that question before, and then it's like, oh, are you a friend? No, come off quickly.
So are you a friend, Spirit? Oh, okay. Interesting.
I don't know what's happening.
You can turn that off for me, Spirit. Can you just step away? Thank you.
I'm
Huh.
trying to think of a friend.
Yeah, it's weird. Are you a friend of mine, Spirit? Just go near the torch if you're a friend of mine.
Are you a friend of mine, Spirit? Just gonna hear the torch if you're a friend of mine. Oh,
What was that knock?
there was a knock then.
Huh. Oh, and it's gone off. Thank you, Spirit.
Thank you.
Not sure whether that was in relation
No,
to
I'm not
any question,
sure.
but we said about the knock, and then it went off. Was that
Okay.
you knocking?
That's what I'm going to say. One more question. Could you please light up that torch if it was you knocking to get our attention?
Just go near that torch if it was you knocking, Spirit. Because we heard it. Or if you can knock again. I think that was the TV.
Oh, I just did that.
Oh. Okay. A lot of knocking coming from
There's
the
a lot of
telly.
knocking now. Thank you.
Thank you, Spirit. You can step away. There you go. I wouldn't say that's conclusive evidence, but
I think this is our new favourite thing.
that was pretty good. We're yet to use this out in the field, so this
Not
is the
used it
first
at all
real
yet.
test, isn't it, that we've given it? And
So you've witnessed that first test with us.
yeah,
So that'll be interesting. You can see it's not going off now. So
you're still here, Spirit. You can just go near that torch and set it off while we're just closing this piece out, just to the camera. Thank you, Spirit. And if you
thank you.
want to interact with us later on some other equipment, you're more than welcome to.
And that's just a regular
mag light torch.
Mag light torch, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
thank you.
thank
Maybe it
you.
was a nice quick one.
So, was this a spirit or was it just coincidental? Tell us in the comments.
So another interesting bit of kit we've got is a laser pen. And no, we're not just going to play with the cats with it. This creates a grid, like you can see behind me on the wall. And I'll show you a darker image of that as well. Now we put this on, put it on a stand and leave it out in the hall. Now if we're watching it from behind, we can see anything that breaks the grid and walks in front. So it should look something like this. So let's do the environmental test. Environmental test 2 is using your cat to block out the light. So if something breaks that beam, what's causing that shadow? So the last bit of equipment that we use is, funnily enough, our telephones. Now we've got a host of ghost hunting equipment on here, and I'll just show it up to the screen now while I'm talking. But we've actually got stuff like Ghost Tube Vox, Ghost Tube Seer, Ghost Tube EVP, Ghost Tube SLS, and then Spirit Talker. Don't worry if you didn't catch all them, we're going to go through each one just quickly. But the Ghost Tube is actually created by Amy's Crypt, so Amy and Jared actually created that app, and it's fantastic. We've had some.
It's
really
my favourite.
Yeah, we've had some amazing results with that. I'll put some of the clips in at the end where we've had some really good responses. But let's go through. So the first one we'll go with is the OG Ghost Tube just there. So I've got my sound turned up, and it might come out with a word straight away. You never know. So this is a live field test. Any spirits?
Sometimes.
Yeah, there you go. So it's come up with sometimes. I was about to say, if any spirits are there, they can communicate with us by using this app. Now, it's got a word bank in there, so you can pick from something like 750 words. The premium version, I think you can actually add words to that bank, or there are extra words. So spirits are supposed to be able to use this to get in touch and maybe use phrases and words that are similar to what they're trying to say. So sometimes it might not be exactly. So I think we had a really good example once where it said Anne, and it wasn't. It was Annie on the grave. But it was very close. But Annie's not loaded in there. So it gives you a rough idea of what a spirit's trying to say, and gives you some positive and negative sort of replies as well.
Now, some people can be quite sceptical with these, but interestingly enough, we hardly get any responses in our house.
Yeah,
Ancient.
We don't tend to get anything meaningful here either. So, I mean, just for the purposes of this, Spirit, if you'd like to tell me your name, please use this device and just give us your name, unless it was ancient. Just give us what you think. And yeah, there is skepticism around these sort of apps, and I totally get it. But when there's something's not happening in a room, when nothing's going off, this can sometimes elicit more activity.
I agree.
And I think that's where we use it effectively. But it can also help tell a story. So all methods that we use are all, are all valid. I think this does give something extra to investigations.
And it's quiet.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean? So the next one I'm just going to touch on. You notice I'm not going in order. I'm going to go for Spirit Talker. Now, Spirit Talker is very, very similar to Ghost Tube, and I paid for this one. So you have to let it do its loading. And then... Yeah,
it's fun to know that Ghost Tube is actually free if you're not with premium.
Yeah.
But Spirit Talk you do have to pay for.
Yeah, it's about £5 or £6, so it's not exactly breaking the bank money, and that's it, you own it forever. Now, this again has a word bank in there. We've had this one before, and I find this always comes out with darker responses than the Ghost Tube, maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
So I'll let it go and see what it comes up with. But if there's anybody there, would you like to tell me your name or tell me something about this house?
What about yourself?
Yeah. Give us something. You'll see that little bar going up and down at the side. You'll notice when that stops, you'll get a word come through. And it's uncharacteristically quiet tonight. So we've used Spirit Talker in a few locations before. Probably not on film, actually, these. We've probably just done them.
Your fear is my nap time.
See what I mean about being quite dark?
I feel like the responses are a bit strange as well. I'm not a massive fan of Spirit Talker, personally.
Yeah, so we do try and use this, and we'll try and use it a little bit more in the future. You see what I mean? It comes out with the dark things.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry that you're suffering, Spirit. Can you tell me something else? Tell me something a little bit more positive.
I do like how it shows the words, what you've already had.
Yeah, it does. It
on the main
keeps like
screen.
a nice list there.
I like that.
So let's see if it comes up with another one. That's Spirit Talker. So the next one is GhostTube SLS. Now, an SLS is like a stick person. So if you ever had and it's already showing us just there what it does. So it will map out a person. Now, most SLSs are made via an Xbox 360 Kinect. Now, if you're as old as I am, you probably had a Kinect at some point. Or like a Wii, like Wii Sports and Wii, what was the thing? Wii Music and all the other bits that you had on the Wii. It can track your body. Now, as I move this around, it'll pick up on pictures, but it will pick up on figures.
So, for example, if I have this, and I'll show Luke, that's what it maps out. But you have to be really careful with some of these because it does actually sometimes map out mirrors, sometimes photographs, sometimes any objects that look a little bit human.
Anything that has sort of 4 point or 5 points.
Yes.
And it will bring it up as a figure.
So you have to be careful with this one. But if you're like in a dark graveyard, for example, and there's nothing there, then that's when it becomes a little bit weird.
That's when it becomes more compelling.
Yeah.
So, yeah, SLS is a very good tool. And you can see it picking up little figures and stuff, and even us on the telly, it's making us into little stick figures. But yeah, very, very good evidence. And to buy one of these kits, you're talking £300 odd, £400 odd for the cameras.
Very expensive.
So this as a free tool is it's pretty good.
Not bad.
But yeah, it also gives you tips on here. Be sure to identify false alarms caused by people-shaped objects.
Yes.
It actually tells you in the app. So there you go. So the next one we're going to look at is GhostTube EVP. Now I'm just going to press it there. Now you're going to be able to see Beb in the background. You can switch the camera whichever way you want, or I think you can even turn the camera off completely. And we've got it set up to MEVP. Now that's modulated. Now what that means is that the software will pick up voices in between what I'm saying and it will highlight them here. So when we start to record, then we'll ask some questions, you'll see them come up in this little line.
As you can see, this is picking up on Luke's voice here and my voice.
Yeah.
And if we're both quiet, there you go.
Yeah, so you can see it go down. So let's do a live session and we'll just set it up. So I'll press this record button and we'll see what comes
If
through.
you see something red, by the way, if any red lines come up, it means it might have picked up on something.
Yeah, so we'll do some calling out, we'll do some simple questions and we'll go from there. Hi spirits, my name's Luke.
My name's Shanice.
And can you tell us your name? Don't be afraid to use your voice.
Did you used to live here?
Are you male? Are you female? Oh, that's a big answer. Thank you, Spirit.
Are you a relative of ours?
Did you used to live here? That's a big answer. Okay, let's stop that there.
Yep.
So,
The best thing about this is you can play it back. It does save it.
yeah.
Hi, Spirits. My name's Luke.
There's a little noise there.
My name's
See the red?
Sinead. And can you tell us your name? Don't be afraid to use your voice.
Did you used to live here?
Well, that sounded like a voice.
Are you male? Are you female?
Oh, there was a bit of a click.
Oh.
Answer. Thank you, Spirit.
Are you a relative of ours?
Did you used to live here?
That's like a voice.
That did sound like a voice.
Live here.
That kind of said me.
Okay, let's stop that there.
Yeah, so that's interesting. Huh.
So that's GhostTube EVP. Now, this is something we've only just started using. As you saw me just log into it, that was the first time I've actually logged in. So we also use this. So this is a voice recorder as well. Now this is a traditional one, and it's not one of the dodgy ones that you can get on that most paranormal investigators like strive to get hold of. This is a cheap, nasty one off Amazon.
Sometimes the cheap, nasty ones are the best.
And that's the whole point. I don't want something that can be manipulated, so I wanted this one. And this is really good as well. So we've actually picked up footsteps and stuff on this before. I stupidly deleted them.
I could have killed him.
I literally did this at the Hull pharmacy. And accidentally deleted it. So just check what you're doing when you get these things. Don't try and listen to them in the car before you go home. But yeah, that's EVPs in a nutshell. So the last one we're going to use, sorry, not the last one, the second to last one. So we're going to use Vox, but we're going to use Seer first. Now, Seer uses AI to create images from the surrounding area. So, Spirits, if you can manipulate my phone, this is the black thing in my hand, to just give us an image of something about your life or what you can see.
Oh wow, straight
look at
in.
that, right on. So, and that looks like a graveyard. That's quite interesting.
Poignant, I suppose, if
After
they're
we've been
not here.
Yeah, but the fact that we've been visiting graveyards
That's
and
true.
stuff, so how interesting. Yeah, it'll bring up stuff like this, and it's up to you how to interpret the pictures it brings up. And it does save them in a little bank. If you've got the free version, it'll be sort of 3 of these pictures will be saved, and they keep rolling over. So if you really want to save them, screenshot them. But yeah, that's Seer in a nutshell. So the last one we're going to show you is GhostTube Vox. Now this is probably the one where we get most of our evidence through. Now it cycles through radio frequencies, and the spirits can pick out of that white noise words or phrases or things that sort of answer our questions that we're answering into the atmosphere. And it's always quite compelling to hear these because you can't swear on the radio. Kids aren't usually on the radio. But we've had child voices come through. We've had swears come through quite a lot of the time. In fact, if you watched our last video, you'll have heard quite a few swears in the graveyard that we had to blank out. And I'm sure there was more that I didn't even put into it. But I'll put Vox on. It is quite noisy at times. It will make just random noises and it will do music because it is radio. So
The great thing about Vox is you can hear spirits in lifetime and probably even their voices. The problem with it is that sometimes you can't understand what they're saying.
It can be garbled, it can be a lot of noise. So let's put Vox on. Now, I haven't got the white noise playing in the background. That sounded like I said death straight away. So the thing with this, normally you would have white noise on a spirit box and it goes...
You can actually turn on the white noise as well.
Yeah,
and you will hear radio coming through as well on this.
Yeah. So I've got it turned off at this time.
Strike.
Not quite sure.
So
But this is the sort of thing you get. Fire engine. That was interesting. Spirit, can you tell me your name?
what?
I don't know what that said.
George.
I don't know.
I don't know. If you guys can hear what these say, let us know in the comments.
Then it can go deadly silent. Not say anything.
That sounds like radio.
Yeah.
And that's another thing with this is sometimes you have to determine whether it's radio or not.
And now some people have said we speak over the spirits, but this
convicted.
the convicted. This can speak over you as well. So we can set that in a setting. We could actually mute the voices in the background while we're speaking, but we don't want to cut the spirits off. Something about YouTube did that just say?
Oh.
Yeah, you're going to be on YouTube.
You're going to be on YouTube. That did just say that though, didn't
I'm
it?
pretty sure that said it. So we're going to play that back, and I'll have put it underneath what it said. But thank you for that, Spirit.
But yeah, we do apologise if we do talk over this. It's just sometimes we need to ask questions to get answers, and if we don't talk over it, then we're not going to really get anywhere.
Oh, for fine. I say. So see, the spirits don't mind us talking over it.
Violence.
Violence, right. Was that all violent?
Violence.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Spirit.
Also, we like to repeat, don't we, if we hear something to you guys. So you just... Oh.
I don't like it, was that? Interesting. But this lets you communicate with potential spirits, either through the medium of music or their little bursts of speech like that. So that's a few of the apps that we use. In fact, that's all of the apps we use at this current time until we find anything different or better. We always like to be getting new ones. So yeah, they just help. And we're not saying we fully believe everything that comes out of them, but they sometimes come out with very, very poignant things at the poignant times.
Yeah, like when we was in Shepton Mallet once, we were also, obviously it's a prison, it come out with some names of people who were in that prison. It also come out with the word prison as well.
Yeah, come out with very specific things, didn't it?
And sometimes it helps when you're using other equipment, and it just helps to justify that equipment. We like to use it anyway, whether you believe it or not.
Yeah, I think it's definitely something worthwhile as a tool to have. Like I say, we wouldn't rely solely on it all the time. And now we've had K2's spike and that answer questions and things go off at the same time. And yeah, we've had loads of things going on all together. And I think it just enhances what's happening. But make of it what you will, if it's paranormal or if it's just coincidence.
Would you use it?
Yeah, let us know. Johnny.
Hello,
okay,
Johnny.
We've got a name, Johnny.
I think you're looking for the list of executions now, aren't you?
Absolutely, there's two here. Private John H. Waters, Private John C. Leatherberry.
Are you kidding?
Nope. Failure.
So, why do you think you're a failure? What did you do? What did you do to get sentenced to death?
Oh my God.
What?
Private John H. Waters, originally from Perth, Amby, New Jersey, had been in a relationship... What did it say?
Failure again.
This is why. He'd been in a relationship with a woman in Henley-on-Thames, Doris...
fallen over. Sorry.
Doris Staples. However, the relationship between Waters and Staples had deteriorated to such a degree that in July 1943, Waters entered her place of work and fatally shot her 5 times. After being cornered by police, Waters also shot himself but did not succeed in ending his own life. Failure, wouldn't it?
Oh, you're kidding.
Bring it to me.
He was court-martialed, convicted and sentenced to death for the murder in November. He was executed at the prison on 10th of February 1944 by Thomas Pierpoint, assisted by Alex Riley.
Wow. See, I don't know.
Sounds like I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh. Is there something bad here?
Vickers.
That did sound like Vickers.
Sit with me.
Sit with me.
Oh, it's all happening now.
Hmm.
Vickers, sit with me.
And Papa. And Papa, that sounded like.
And Papa. So, I don't think our house is at all haunted, but we are going to run all the equipment at once and see if we get anything, because this will be really interesting. Okay, running all the equipment together. Bearing in mind, we have got cats, and there is a cat down there. We can't stop him.
Stripe, did that just say?
Stripe?
Yeah, cat with a stripe.
Okay.
And rosettes.
So, we've got Vox running. What did that say? Sorry.
I don't know.
Siri's setting that off.
Siri.
Siri, come on.
Whatever.
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 Come away from there.
The beginning.
So that's giving you a practical demonstration.
It is, yeah. We've got the K2 meter on there. We've got the REM pods on there. We've got the Magnolites as well. Have we got a cat ball down?
No. One thing I've not got.
Oh, that's weird.
So I'm just going to chuck a cat ball on the floor. Don't play with it, Siri.
So this REM pod's gone off. And
That can't be me, can it? How can I set that off from there?
this REM pod, by the way, never goes off, ever.
So if there's anybody in here with us...
Any way you can.
Did I say something about a cat?
I don't know. Any way you can, I think it said. So just let us know where you are in the room. We've set up some equipment. And if you'd like to go near the...
just...
Alright. We're just going to go to the desk over there.
The cat ball is there as well.
It won't hurt you, anything that's there. So there's a K2 meter. There's a mag light over there. There's a torch. There's a cat. You can pick that up.
They're anywhere near.
They're anywhere near, that's
Is
it.
it anywhere near?
Be overwhelmed. Never work with children or animals.
That was Siri.
What happened?
That went off again.
Seat
The
number.
REM pod.
Siri, leave it.
Now, Siri never ever plays with a cat ball. Could you walk in front of the laser lights, please?
You very well.
So if there's anybody in here,
Up to.
try and move some of the equipment.
Going to walk.
I thought I saw something moving in front of the laser then. That's a cat, by the way.
Siri.
It's closed.
It's closed.
Down.
The bedroom?
Is that what it said?
That's what I felt like it said. What's your name, please?
Oh, A?
Way.
Oh, A?
By the way, that's physics. If you hear any voices or any names or anything that comes through, please let us know.
Does not make sense.
Do you think we are?
That say not make sense.
It's a fire engine.
It said fire
Fire
engine
engine again.
How weird.
Could you walk down the hallway for us, please, if you are here?
Summer green.
Summer green.
Green light.
Here we go.
On to sit.
So if you come to the desk in here, Spirit, you can literally touch anything
Especially on set.
on there.
They're in.
If you could light the torch up, because that's not gone off at all. by
No,
the
it
way.
hasn't.
So we did that test earlier with it. No, it hasn't gone off since. If you can go near that black cylinder on the desk and just light that up. If you're male,
sleeping abroad.
Sleeping abroad.
Could you light it up if you're female?
You're
Have we got a relative here with us at all? What did that say?
I don't know. What did someone just move?
There was a massive bang out there. And the cat just went a bit... Like, what the hell was that?
It's an apparent.
It's an apparent.
Could you come towards us if you're in the hallway?
Spirit, are you in the hallway?
Actually.
Are you in the kitchen?
Come and follow our voice and walk towards us.
There's a little gramophone in the hallway. If you walk in front of that, you'll set it off. And it'll play you a lovely little tune.
I said, oh, tune. Can you set any of these lights off on here? So there's a carousel on there for you to have a look at.
I'm gonna.
I'm gonna. Bearing in mind this carousel never goes off. There was a big bang then.
There was a click down there.
4.
Ow, sorry.
Okay. We didn't think our house was haunted, so
No.
it's quite a compelling little show of the equipment.
We thought we'd set it up for you guys, just so you can have a look at what we do. And obviously, we'd set all this up in a paranormal location, and things might happen. So after testing all this, these things can be triggered by completely normal things.
But that doesn't mean the evidence that we get is fake in any sort of way. It just means we have to question what's real.
So, what do you guys think? Are ghost hunting tools real, or are they just picking up on noises?
Let us know in the comments. And if you'd like to see us go out and use these in the field, like these actual tests, then you know what to do. Comment, like, and subscribe so you can actually see us go and do that.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. We've enjoyed it.
Yeah, we've learned more about the equipment while we've been using it as well, which is quite interesting.
But we'll be doing plenty more ghost hunting videos, or paranormal videos if you like.
Or history and
history
haunting,
videos.
and yeah, we're doing a lot of that. So the next couple of videos after this one will be Disney. Now, if you want to stick around for that, please do. Because
any Disney lovers out there?
Yeah, it's the World of Frozen is going to be opening on the 29th of March. We are there for the opening day, and we're going to be vlogging everything as well. So we're there a day beforehand. We're there for the 29th. It's only a short trip. So we're going to have a couple of videos coming out about that. Please don't leave us, because we will be back to the haunted stuff as soon as we possibly can be.
We'll be doing plenty more, trust me.
Because we absolutely love doing them, and we know you guys absolutely love them as well. So yeah, let us know what you thought about the equipment, where you'd like to see us use it, and yeah, do all those necessary things. So thank you for watching this.
Thank you so much.
And remember,
take a slice
of Beb's Afterlife, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
Ghost hunts in the dead of night, cosplay shining, burning bright, through the universal screams and Disney dreams.